And now, weather with your First Coast News storm experts. Powered by AC Design's heating and air conditioning.
And that cold weather is going to be with us for a couple of days.
It is indeed. Now that ocean, which of course feels relatively speaking good compared to the air. Remember, even though it's going to drop now into the 50s, the winds are going to become more northeasterly. That's significant because that wind's going to start coming off of the ocean. It's going to warm the temperatures up somewhat. In other words, that's another ingredient to why things are going to be really close as to whether or not we have just plain cold rain on Wednesday morning or maybe freezing rain. That's my greatest concern because that would mean patchy ice on some of the bridges, especially coastal southeastern Georgia, or if it drops cold enough at the right levels, might even be some snowflakes, fun snowflakes flying around. But that's for Wednesday. For Tuesday, after that cold morning we talked about, hard freeze northwest of Duval, we'll have a little sun. Duval north, those of you south of Duval and out toward the beaches, probably clouds all day long. Highs of only 42 degrees, and I'll say it again because we don't see this very often, and that is the wind chill. So although we're not anywhere near record low temperatures as far as how it feels, persistently in the 20s and 30s, that's a big deal, and we're going to continue with that right on through Thursday. So overland winds out of the northeast at 10 to 20. Okay, let's break it down county by county. Now the counties in which the temperatures will be coldest overnight tonight and then in which the greatest amount of possible snow will fall, that's going to be Wednesday. That's going to be those of you northwest of Duval in Charlton, Pierce, Brantley, and Ware County. So tomorrow morning, 23 to 27 degrees. You'll have the most sun tomorrow, but then Wednesday morning, you probably will have the most amount of freezing rain and possibly some snow. It could be snow lasts an hour or two, might actually have enough to accumulate on the hoods of vehicles and maybe some other surfaces. So that's the coldest counties. Now for those of you southeast of Duval, again, warm is relative, right? It's still going to be very cold, feeling like the 20s and 30s. But for instance, tomorrow morning in St. Johns and Flagler counties, lows above freezing, 34 to 39 degrees, but you'll have clouds tomorrow. Now on Wednesday morning, it looks like it's primarily going to be rain. You might see a flake or two, but primarily rain there. As we go to Nassau, Camden, and Glenn, although you're not going to be as cold as the counties farther off to the west because of your high bridges right on the coast, and I'm thinking specifically for the bridge heading into Brunswick, maybe Wednesday morning, that might be our bridge in which we have the biggest problem. Hopefully by tomorrow at this time, we can talk about that in more detail. For those of you in northwestern Clay County, you as well may see a mixed bag of freezing rain and snowflakes. Again, that's Wednesday morning. Southeastern Clay and Putnam County, pretty much we're talking all cold rain. And then farther out to the west, out toward the Okefenokee, you're going to be cold enough for snow, but because the system will be developing as it goes on by, maybe just a few flakes flying as we go through Wednesday morning. But then after Wednesday morning, the precipitation will be over. Bright sunshine Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. 70 degrees. That's still about a week away. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back.